Listen closely because what I'm about to tell you is going to shock you. Prop firms. Those magical companies that promise you trade our money, keep the profits, risk none of your own. Sounds like a dream, right? A golden ticket, a shortcut to freedom. But here's the truth most people don't want to face. The majority of traders fail, not just some of them. Not half, not even most. We're talking over 90% wipeout. Yes, you heard me right. Almost every trader who tries a prop firm challenge ends up losing. Why? Why do so many people who claim they know how to trade collapse in less than a month? Why is the average funded trader only surviving 22 days before blowing up? That's exactly what we're breaking down today. The real reasons traders fail prop firms. And trust me, these are not the reasons you think. But before we go deeper, quick reminder. If you want the best Forex and futures prop firms and the biggest discounts, the links and promo codes are already waiting for you in the pinned comment below this video. Don't miss it. It could save you hundreds of dollars. Now, let's get into it. The harsh reality of prop firms. First, let's clear the air. A prop firm isn't a casino. It's not some evil scheme designed only to take your money. A properly run prop firm wants you to succeed. Why? Because when you succeed, they succeed. They can hedge your trades, they can brag about their payouts, they can attract more customers. Everyone wins. But here's the problem. Most traders don't treat it seriously. Think about it. The average challenge costs maybe $100 to $500. For many people, that's cheaper than a new iPhone. So what do? They gamble with it. They max out leverage. They flip a coin during news events. They chase home run trades. And when they blow up, instead of learning, they just buy another challenge. It becomes a lottery ticket habit. And lotteries are designed for losers. Next, the numbers don't lie. Let me hit you with some cold, hard stats. One survey across 10 different prop firms covering nearly 300,000 accounts found this. 14% of traders pass the challenge and actually get a funded account. Out of those, only 7% ever receive a payout. And when they do, the average payout is just 4% of the account size. Now let's put that in simple math. Imagine you sell 100 challenges at $500 each. That's $50,000 revenue for the firm. Sounds amazing, right? But then 14 traders out of that 100 get funded. 7 traders eventually take a payout. Let's say each pulls out $4,000 on a $100,000 account. That's $28,000 in payouts. So the firm collected $50,000. They paid $28,000, but wait, there are also expenses. Payment processors, staff, marketing, affiliates. Suddenly, it's not such an easy cash cow. The point? The numbers are tight. Prop firms aren't swimming in endless profit like people assume. And traders? They're dropping like flies. Next, the biggest reasons traders fail. So let's talk about the why. Why do so many traders fail? Here are the real culprits. 1. Over-leveraging. Traders think big risk equals big reward. They max out leverage, hoping for a lucky home run. And yes, sometimes it works. That's how you see giant payouts posted on Twitter. But guess what? Those traders usually crash right after. It's not sustainable. 2. Overtrading. Instead of waiting for A-plus setups, most people trade like their mouse is on fire. Every tiny move, they jump in. Commissions and spreads eat them alive. Slowly but surely, their account bleeds out. 3. News gambling. This is a sneaky one. Some traders literally coin flip on news events. They don't analyze, they don't plan. They just buy or sell during high volatility, hoping to get lucky. If it works, payout. If not, account gone. Firms hate this because it's not skill, it's gambling with someone else's money. 4. Lack of risk management. Real traders treat capital with respect. Failing traders treat a prop account like a video game. No stop losses, no rules, no plan, just vibes. And vibes don't pay the bills. 5. Toxic strategies. Some communities even teach ways to game the system, like opening opposite trades on two firms so one wins while the other loses, or abusing latency between feeds. These tricks might win short term, but firms eventually catch on. Accounts get banned, traders get blacklisted. 6. Emotional trading. This one is obvious but deadly. Fear and greed. Revenge trading after a loss. Doubling down when angry. Trading is 80% psychology and most traders crumble under pressure. Bottom line, traders fail because they don't respect the game. Here's the scary part. Even if you beat the odds, even if you pass the challenge and get funded, your survival time is 22 days. That's it. Not even a full month. Think about that. You fight tooth and nail to pass. You celebrate. You post on Instagram, I got funded. And then 3 weeks later, the account is gone. Why? Because most traders don't change their habits. The same overtrading, the same gambling, the same over-leveraging. They just carry it into the funded account. And boom, game over. Here's something most people never consider. Prop firms themselves can fail. Many of the smaller firms you see pop up every month, they're gone in 60 days. Why? Because they don't actually have enough capital. They rely on new sales to pay old payouts. That's a ticking time bomb. And when firms collapse, guess who suffers? The traders. The people who thought they had a solid payout coming. Suddenly the firm disappears. No money, no answers. That's why it's critical to only work with trustworthy, established prop firms. Again, the best Forex and futures firms and the discounts are in the pinned comment below. Use that link to avoid the scams. Next, what successful traders do differently. Okay, enough doom and gloom. Let's talk solutions. The traders who actually succeed inside prop firms share some common traits. They trade less, not more. 1 or 2 quality trades a week can be enough. They manage risk, 1% or 2% per trade, never more. They think long-term. Instead of trying to double an account in a month, they aim for 2 to 4% gains consistently. They swing trade, holding positions for days, riding big market moves. Less spread, less stress. They treat it like a business. Journals, backtests, discipline. No gambling, no shortcuts. These traders might not post the biggest payouts, but guess what? They're the ones still standing a year later. They're the ones collecting steady payouts. They're the ones turning prop trading into a career. Next, lessons from the data. The data reveals something powerful. When firms looked at their books, they found that the largest payouts usually came from lucky, over-leveraged traders. But the most consistent payouts came from traders making 2 to 4% monthly, over and over again. So ask yourself, what do you want to be? The one-hit wonder or the long-term professional? Next, the future of prop firms. Now let's look ahead. Prop firms are under pressure. Regulators are watching. The easy money days are over. The firms that survive will be the ones that manage risk smartly. Set fair but strict rules. Attract serious traders, not gamblers. And you know what? That's a good thing. Because when firms are stable, you as the trader don't have to worry about payouts disappearing. Next, how to last longer than 22 days. So how do you beat the stats? How do you survive longer than 22 days funded? Respect the account. Pretend it's your life savings. Don't gamble. Cut size. Smaller trades equals longer survival. Have rules. Write them down. Stick to them. No excuses. Stop chasing payouts. Focus on process, not money. Journal every trade. Know what you're doing right and wrong. Do these things and suddenly you're not just surviving, you're thriving. So let's recap. Why do traders fail prop firms? They gamble, they overtrade, they ignore risk, they treat it like a lottery instead of a business. And the brutal truth? Over 90% fail. But here's the good news. If you respect the rules, if you think long term, if you treat it like a real business, you can be in that 7% who actually make money. And remember, don't waste your time with shady firms. The best Forex and futures prop firms, plus discounts and promo codes, are in the pinned comment below. That's your first step. This game isn't easy, but it's real, and the opportunity is massive for those who play it right. So ask yourself, will you be another statistic, another blown account, another 22-day trader? Or will you be the one who survives, who collects payouts, who turns prop trading into something real? The choice is yours. Keep growing, keep learning, and I'll see you on the other side.